You've tried many diets and workout plans. Now try mine. Bye-bye, guts and butts. Okay, so bring your arms up, just like this. So I want you to keep your arms up the entire time while you're doing class. So even when you're punching, just like that, you want to keep your hands up at all times, all right? Just like you're fighting. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Very good. Okay, so now I'm going to take a step back. Now, when you're throwing a punch, you never want to throw a punch and lock your arm out. You see that? Don't do that. You want to throw your punch and keep a soft bend in the elbow. If you lock your arm out and after a while, you'll start to feel it right in here. Oh my God, does that hurt? Don't do that. So you want to go just like this. Now, because I've been doing this for a very long time, I like to go with vertical fists. See, that's a vertical fist. So when I throw my punches, you'll see more of a vertical fist from me at all times. Very little do you see this screwdriving fist. But if you'd like to throw a screwdriving fist, that's fine. It's you throw your punch and at the last minute, turn your fist. Do it again. Turn your fist. Good job. One more time. Turn your fist. Okay. Now, let's go on the foot movement with the hand movement. So I'm going to step back 2 steps. Hands are up. You want your heel off the ground in the rear. Keep your foot flat in the front. You want to create an A. See this A in my legs? Keep the A in your legs, okay? That tells me, and it will tell your body, that we can move forward, we can move rear, we can move side, we can move to the other side. But because you keep that A in your legs, it keeps your body balanced at all times. So you don't feel like you're with 2 left feet, okay? So hands are up. So when you throw that punch, you want the front leg to pivot and bring it back. Front leg pivots, bring it back. Front leg pivot, bring it back. When the rear hand is being thrown, you want the back leg to pivot. So you pivot your heel out, bring it back, out, bring it back, out, bring it back. One more, out, bring it back. Good job. So when you're throwing your punches, you want your legs to coordinate with your hands. Hands control the legs. Legs move, hands move, okay? It's very difficult for them not to move simultaneously. It can be done, but the amount of power generated is not going to be great. So, hands are up. Let's do it together. Let's do what's called a 1-2 move. This is a 1, 2, okay? Let's do it again. 1, 2. Let's do it again. 1, 2. Do it again. 1, 2. Good job. So now let's do that together. 1, 2, and we're going to speed it up. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, and back. 3, 4, and back. 5, 6, and back. 7, 8. Good job. So now you have that down. Let's add on. So now let's go to what's called an uppercut. Okay? An uppercut starts, the elbow starts right here at your waistline. It extends up and bring it back. Notice you saw my foot pivot with my hand. Ready? This hand is up. Pivot, turn, extend out, pull it back down, and then bring it back in. Remember I said never do what? Lock the arm out. So you want to keep a soft bend anytime you throw a punch. So hands are up, pivot, extend, pull it back down to the front. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. So did you notice my hands and my legs work together to make that punch work, that uppercut work? So that's what I want you to work on. Pivot, pivot and turn, pivot and turn. Okay, let's do the other side. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. So now we just did both sides. You have the uppercut down. Remember, keep that fist very still. So don't do this. Start and stop from the hip. All right. let's add on. All right, let's add on. So now, when you're throwing a kick, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my kicks. So when you're throwing a kick, you always want to bend your knee first, okay? A lot of times people don't give you that instruction. And so you'll start doing this, like a soccer kick. You don't want to throw a soccer kick. You want to throw a kick that has a little bit more technique to it. So it looks like this. I'm going to face you first. You pull your knee up, point that toe down. So it looks like that. Extend it out, pull it back, and then bring it down. Let me turn to the side. Knee up, kick out, bring it back in, down. I'm going to face you again. Knee up, kick out, bring it back in, down. Now you want to point that toe like a ballerina, because if you actually use it, you're going to hit with the top of the foot. Okay? So it looks like that with a pointed toe. I'm going to turn to the side. Looks like this with a pointed toe. Okay? So now let's do that together. Right leg, hands are up. Now, open your legs slightly. Remember, we want to keep that A in the legs. And then we're going to go 1. Good. Bend your knee first. 2. Bend your knee. 3. 4. One more. 5. Now let's go to the other side. Now, always recognize that there's always one side that's going to be better in terms of balance, in terms of strength, than the other. So you want to make sure that you bear down, grab your abs, bear down with your abs, and focus when you're on that weaker side. So this is going to be my weaker side. All right? So let's do it together. Ready? Bend your knee first. 5 reps. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You got it. Make sure that toe stays pointed. All right. Now, okay. Now, we're going to move on to a different section where we move to movement. Okay. So a lot of times you get a little apprehensive about, oh my God, it's a little too hard. I don't want you to think that way. Movement keeps you young. Movement keeps you mobile. So in doing that, just bear down with your mind and go, okay, I might not get it right now, but I will. So let me break down with some of the simpler moves so that you can grab a couple of moves while we're working out. All right, here we go. Hands are up. So now we're going to travel laterally, okay? And your front foot, your front heel is always off the ground. So your back heel is always off the ground, okay? And you want to travel by going 1, 2, 3, and then turn. So let's try that again. This is called jab, 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 cross. Jab, 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 cross. Remember the foot placement? Standing still. Now you're just doing that going forward, okay? So all you're doing. Let's do it again. Let's do it laterally. 5, 6, 7, go slow. Jab, 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 cross. Now, you're going to take that same movement and go back the other direction. Jab, 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 cross. Jab, 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 cross. Jab, 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 cross. You got it. All right, so that's all we're doing with jab, 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 cross. So let's do it together, real time. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. Jab, 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 cross. Jab, 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 cross. Jab, 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 cross. Jab, 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 and cross. You got it. Good job. So now let's go with uppercut. An uppercut move, which is another basic move that I do in here. So uppercut goes 1, 2, 3, watch the feet, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Remember I told you in the earlier that the uppercut starts and stops right here at the waistline. So now you're going to do the same, but you're just going to do it to both sides. Let's do it together. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to back up. We're going to do it again. Watch my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You got it. All righty. Here we go. So now, the basic movement that's in here. You'll see me do this, and then you'll tell me that I'll tell them, slide it over. Okay, you're like, why do you have to slide? Well, you're going to get bored if you stay right in place the entire time. You're going to get bored. So we got to make it interesting. And it makes you think. And it makes you move different muscles. So you're not just working the same muscle over and over and over. Let's do it. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm going to have you slide over. And it just looks like that. So it's 1, 2, 3, slide over, and 1, 2, 3, slide over, and 1, 2, 3, slide over, and 1, 2, 3, slide back. Okay, that's all that is. So don't feel like, oh my God, they're moving. Oh my God, don't do that, because you can catch on. You'll be able to do it. All right, let's move on to a kick in motion. So a kick in motion, don't be afraid of that. A kick in motion is actually fun. It tests your skill. And once you start really getting into it, as you get better and as your kicks get more developed, it's fun to be able to test your body. Even at this age, I'm 46, but I'm still able to jump and do spinning roundhouse kicks, and you just want to be able to know that you can do it and you can pull it out at any time. So let's get started with that. So anytime you do a kick in motion, you need to make sure that your foot placement is in effect, okay? If your feet are all over the place, your kick is going to come out funky. You're going to get hurt. We don't want that. So let's do the work on the footwork now. So I am going to do what's called a jab, 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 cross, step back kick. Looks like this. Jab, 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 cross. The leg that's in the rear moves first. Step back. Now you got to lean over like this so your butt is extended out. You want to bring your knee up just like that and throw that kick. Okay? So that is called a roundhouse kick. What I just did was a side kick. We'll go over side kicks in just a minute. But for right now, remember this kick we just did? Now you're going to do it to this side, just like that. Let's do it together. Jab, 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 cross, step, back, kick. You got it. One more time. Jab, 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 cross, step, back, kick. I'm going to go to the front where you are. Jab, 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 cross, step, back, kick. Jab, 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 cross, step. I'm going to go to that side. Here we go. Jab, 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 cross, step, back, kick. Jab, 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 cross, step, back, kick. So I went all the different directions for you. So you should be able to pick up on that. And if you need to, you can always replay this and redo it for yourself. But master it. Master these basic moves, because it's not like it's a prerequisite, but it's fun to be able to go, oh yeah, I learned that one and I can do it. So you want to be able to join in with this no matter what, because it's always fun to feel like you're a part of it when you can master the moves. All right, let's move on. Side kick. So I'm going to turn to the side, okay? I don't do a lot of side kicks because you're at home, but I'm going to show you how to do it, and then you can practice it on your own. Roundhouse kick first, side kick second. So let's go with the roundhouse kick. Okay. Take your left leg and bring it into your right. So I'm going to turn to the front. So here's my feet. Just like that. Ready? Just like that, like you're going to do a plie. Now, you're going to take your butt cheek and aim it. So I'm going to face you so you can see it. So I'm going to kick you, right? Step in. See my butt? Side of my butt cheek. You see that. Now, you want to bring your knee up. So see that it's on a same plane. They're all on the same plane as my hip. So it's not down here. It's not turned this way. It's up this way. So knee, hip, and ankle are all in alignment, pointed toe. Extend out, pull it in, ready, bring it up, kick it out, pull it back in and down. You're gonna do that again. Leg in, knee up, kick it out, bring it back down, pull it back in. And that's your roundhouse kick. That is your, so if I'm gonna do it from the side. Here we go. In, lift. So my elbow has to come down. Let's see that? My hip comes up, my elbow goes down. Lift. Now you see that, how tight that is? Kick out, in, back down. So let's do that again. Step in, elbow down. You got it. So let's go faster. Step, kick, back, down. Step, kick, back, down, step, kick, back, down, and step, kick, back, and down. So let's go to the other side. So we already know what to do, right? So now you're gonna do it on this side, okay? Step, hip comes up, elbow goes down. Knee up, kick out, back down. Let's do it together. Step, kick, back, down. Let's do it again. Ready? Step, kick, back, down. Step, kick, back, down. Step, kick. Remember to keep that tight. Step, kick, back, and down. And that's your kick. That's your roundhouse kick. Now let's go to a side kick. The side kick basically strikes with the heel. So you see the bottom of my foot. So when you throw in a side kick, you start your knee in front, extend out, bring it back in front and hold. Roundhouse kick is kind of off to the side. See this? It's a point of the toe. But when you're stabbing, it's a stabbing kick. You bring that leg in and it's more of a stab, okay? So we've done the roundhouse, the side kick. I showed you the jab, 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 cross. Kicks on the on movement. And you have the basics. You have the regular jab. You have all the basics. So just take it, and the next video that you see, it's going to be a very basic video, just really implementing those moves. That's all we're going to do. Take those moves, those basic moves, and we're going to build upon it. All right, so the music is going to be a little slower, so you don't have to think so much, and all you have to do is just follow. All right, I'll see you in the next video.